Hey, this is Ark, and let me pause it real quick. Okay, first off, sorry I haven't been able to post much Shogun 2 commentaries lately. I've kind of been busy with other stuff like drawing and writing and all that kind of stuff, and I just haven't been really wanting to play video games. But I did notice that Follow the Samurai finally came out, so I decided to download it, and I was playing some campaign earlier, and well, I kind of got bored recently and decided, hey, you know what? Let's get my first match out of the way. So I've been doing a little bit of research. I was mostly just, trying to figure out, what do I need to bring to a battle. And well, so far this is kind of my force here. It's kind of resembles my old one. First off, you got your spear levies up front. You can equate these guys to your typical Yari Eshigaru, I assume. You got your red bear infantry, which is your basic rifle unit. 35 reload, 40 accuracy, 125 range. It's decent, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't really messed with any of the other ones. I just unlocked white bear infantry, so I mean, I can't really say much on the game yet. I'm still kind of new to all these units. I got my general, which I just unlocked for him. Not in this battle, but after this was, I'll put it into slow motion. I started going down the gun path. I was thinking, maybe I mean, it'll be easy. I can always reset it in case I want to go back to a leadership general, which, usually I have my general as a leadership, which I'll probably end up doing pretty soon, because I tend to not really use him much in a fighting role, but there are so many leadership type traits that the gun general had, like increased reload and accuracy and ammunition, that, you know what, I'm going to try it out. And then behind him you got two Yari Kachis. I'm assuming that's what they're called. I'll probably wait till more people start talking. These guys are basically your standard Yari Samurai. I think they're a little bit better though than your typical Yari Samurai. Now it doesn't have as high as bonus for his cav. I did bring a spear build because one, I love spears. I hate cav, and two, with these infantry, they're kind of weak against cav. You can't go into square like you would in Empire. So yeah. And so here's my opponent's force. First off, we can see he has a gun general, I believe. Yeah, he has, some pretty decent stats on it. And he has 3 red bear infantry, 2 3 chevrons and a 2 chevrons. I'm going to have to do something if I'm going to want to be able to fight against that. Then in the other, he has a flanking force of a white tiger force, trained to beat an enemy through firepower. Absolute shite, as I can see. And he has 2 matchlock kachis, or basically just, I'm assuming like matchlock Ashigaru. They have smaller range than these line infantry do. And so it's mostly for just a cheap gun, I guess. Okay, and let's get this battle started. My opponent is a 4-star. He used a retainer for negative morale on me, and I used my retainer. Only good one I had was extra ammunition. So first off the bat, I don't know any strategies, so I'm using whatever I think is going to be best. I send in my spear levies to just soak up as much fire as I can as my men open up with the first shots. As you can see, all my men are untouched, and I was able to take out 25 there and a good 15 over there with the first volley, and so my men might have a chance of fighting this. I send in one of my Yari Kachis. I bring one of my red bear down here to cover this ridge because I'll be able to cover it since he can't really spread his men out, and I can. And so it kind of evens out a bit, and plus my men have longer range and some better reload and all that kind of good stuff. I did capture this archery dojo. I think what's it? Yeah, okay, it's still called an archery dojo. And then I put my Yari Kachi in case he decides to charge me. My general is getting hit. probably could have put him in a safer area, but I wanted to bolster my troops' morale. This was kind of a failed charge, but I was able to whittle down his forces as he was fighting in melee, and so I still do have some two pretty well rounded troops there, so I will be able to you know, do something. I end up taking out this guy, and so it's just a basically one-on-one fight over here. These guys, spear levies, are extremely weak morale. They are they're probably worse than Ashigaru, which, you know, thinking of Rise of, the levies were absolute crap compared to the attendants. I am beating this guy back just because I'm able to spread out my troops more, and so I'm giving the same amount of firepower pretty much against these guys, and they don't have as good of accuracy and reload as me. This battle over here is kind of starting to turn in my favor. I don't think this is quite. I think he had a little bit more men in the actual battle, but he decides to do a full-out charge, seeing that I have more men and I'll be able to pin him down. Right here, that was kind of a fail, but I kind of move my troops back, and then he chases after him, which happened in the real battle. But what probably I should have done is just taken it like a boss, bring in my Yarikachi in the back, and envelop. That probably would have been better, or charged in, seeing that my men do have the upper advantage, having more men in that battle. I end up swinging around with this Yarikachi to envelop my enemy. I take out one of his is it Red Guards, I think it was? Yeah. Red Bear Infantry, sorry. And then I also take out his general here with my general and my two Red Bears and a Yarikachi. This unit right here, still holding on. These guys are amazing. These guys had so many kills. But yeah, the replay is a bit bugged. He still had some units over here, and he had taken out this unit, and then I lined up and started shooting people. But you basically get the main idea. I'm actually, you know, I'm not sure what to think about this game, or the new DLC. I mean, it's very interesting. I mean, I can't really judge it. I only have, I don't know, 4 or 5 units. I'm playing on small funds. I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot, though. I do think that's interesting how you can play regular Shogun 2 players. I have heard that it has been a little bit overpowered, but I'm sure a couple fixes will end up evening out any bugs not bugs, but evening out the odds or whatever and making it an even battle, which I'm starting to realize is melee units are extremely powerful. The melee is still extremely powerful, and you can't just bring rifles, because if you bring rifles, the enemy can just charge into you with cav or sword. I mean, you just have to have a meat shield, basically. I mean, it's not as powerful as the matchlocks were back in the old days of Shogun 2, where basically you could cause a mass rout before the battle even started, or when you're during the fight. Of course, this is my first battle. I'm just gonna take in stuff how I see it, and I'm actually kind of excited for this. I'm gonna have to learn all the units all over again, strengths, weaknesses, what's the best combination, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, it's been fun. I'm excited to play some more matches, and I'll put some more up on YouTube. And have fun.